Hi students, good morning and welcome. In this class, online class organized by our school servant in this boarding school. I am Sansar and my name is Uday Kumar Yadav. I am going to teach today topic measurement. This topic nearly same thing given for class 6, 7 and 8. In 6, 7, 8 nearly same thing given. So I am going to teach this chapter including for class 6, 7 and 8. Measurement. Let's now discuss about this topic measurement. As we all know, we do different type of works in our daily life, and for doing these works, we use also different things. For example, we go to market to buy things. We do different type of lab works in our science lab. Similarly, we prepare our clothes in tailor. And to do these works, we use different type of substances, different type of things, and to use different things in accurate amount or to perform works in accurate amount. We have to use substances in proper amount, in nearly accurate amount, and to use substances in proper amount, accurate amount, we have to do works which help us to take substances in required amount, and in simply that works which help us to take substances in proper amount, in nearly accurate amount, is called measurement. In definition form, we can say about measurement is the process by which we compare unknown substance with standard known quantity. In definition form, the process of comparison of unknown substance with known substances is called measurement. As from definition, I have told that this is necessary to take substances during of different works. So it has itself greater importance in our daily life. If we do not do measurement, and if we do any works, then it is certain that we cannot do our works in perfect manner, in perfect way. And so, to do our works in perfect manner, in correct way, we have to take substances, we have to do measurements, and so it has greater importance. Some importance and major importances of measurements are: firstly, we use measurements for selling and buying goods, and as previously also told that we do different lab works, and for lab works we also take different substances in different amount by measurement. Similarly, we stitch our clothes, and to stitch our clothes, firstly tailor takes size of our body, and this is because if size of our body is not taken, then cloth that we stitch will be unfit for our body. Similarly, today's work is work of science and technology, work of scientific lab, scientific work, and to different works in science and technology, different works in scientific research. There are substances taken by nearly accurate measurement, not by estimating measurement. So this measurement has great importance in our daily life. And after importance, now I want to discuss about physical quantity. Physical quantities. Simply, what are quantities? Quantities means substances, and physical quantities means those quantities which can be measured are called physical quantity. The quantities that can be measured are called physical quantities. For example, we measure different substances such as length, mass, time, area, volume, work, force, etc. These substances, those quantities, those things that can be measured are called physical quantities. And other also, you can think that what are those quantities that cannot be measured? There are many quantities also that cannot be measured, like love, happy, kindness, sadness. These are the things that we feel only, but we cannot measure. These are measured only by estimation. That many is more happy, that many is less happy. That is only measured by estimation, but there is no any devices that is used to measure these substances. So these are not included under physical quantities. But in many quantities I have mentioned here, like length, mass, time, etc. are quantities which are measured, which can be accurately measured by using scientific devices. We can accurately measure, and those quantities which can be nearly accurately measured are called physical quantities. And these physical quantities are also further divided into two types. One is fundamental physical quantities and other is derived quantities. And so also try to understand about further groups of these physical quantities. So let's now understand about fundamental and derived physical quantities. Listen. Physical quantities. These physical quantities are divided into two parts. One is fundamental quantities, and other is derived quantities. Fundamental quantities are those quantities whose measurement is not dependent on measurement of other quantities. Whereas derived quantities are those quantities whose measurements are only done with the help of measurement from fundamental quantities are derived quantities. For example, some fundamental quantities that are generally used in our daily life are length, mass, time, temperature, etc. Similarly, some derived quantities that are also commonly used in our daily life are force, work, power, pressure, etc. And these are two types of fundamental. One is fundamental and other is derived quantities. And I hope you have understood about this. And after teaching these physical quantities, further try to understand about the units of these physical quantities. Listen now. Units. Units of physical quantities. What are units of physical quantities? Units of physical quantities means standard references. Standard references of physical quantity which is used for comparison of unknown quantity. Means unit is a standard reference which is used to measure unknown physical quantities. Listen. Unit is unit of a physical quantity is reference standard that is used to measure quantity of unknown physical quantity. Unknown let's now firstly try to clarify this. What is standard references? Standard references are those quantity which is nearly medium in size, which is neither too much large, neither too much small in size. This standard reference is medium in size. Firstly, for this I want to describe in case of length. In case of length, for example, length of a cloth is 5 meters. Here this meter is a unit of length, because this meter is neither too much large, neither too less quantity for measurement of length. This is medium sized, and this meter is used to compare quantity of unknown clothes. And here meter is known as unit for length. And in further classes also I'll discuss about further classification or parts of unit. These are also further classified into two: fundamental units and derived units. And so this is too much for today. I'll again meet you in further classes. Thank you.